welcome back to another video on the channel Ask the Two. Today we're going to be making an NFL tier list, but not any tier list, a tier list on how likely they are to win the Super Bowl. Now we have five groups of 5 tiers, you would say. First up is eliminated, which is literally they were not in the playoffs, so they have no chance of winning the Super Bowl. Our next tier up is first round exits. They're teams that are in the playoffs, but are probably going to lose the first game that they play. A tier up from that, maybe with a little luck. Those are teams that are probably going to win a game or two, but probably won't make the playoffs, but there's a chance if they get lucky. Real contenders, these are the teams that I think have a shot at winning the Super Bowl, but aren't exactly what you might call the favorites. And then our final tier, the favorites. These are the favorites to win the Super Bowl. So let's begin. First up, we have the Arizona Cardinals. They're eliminated, as are the Falcons, although if they had to beat the Jets, they would be 9-8 and would have made the playoffs. Fun fact. Ravens eliminating that devastating game against Pittsburgh. Bills, this is our first playoff team. You can feel free to disagree with me, but I'm actually gonna put them in, maybe with a little luck, because I don't think that they're real contenders or favorites. That might be a bit of a hot take, but yeah. And then Carolina Panthers, first round exit. They're playing the Rams on Saturday, which is tomorrow for me. So if you're watching this, you might know the outcome of that game. But they did beat the Rams before, but I don't think they're going to be able to beat them in the playoffs. Bears, same thing as Bills. I don't think that they're real contenders. They're on paper good, but they have a horrible defense. They're playing the Packers, so they might be a first round exit. Those teams always play close. Well, this year they've always played close. So I think that they're with a little luck. Bengals eliminated. So are the Browns. Cowboys eliminated. Broncos. These are the first team that I'm going to put into real contenders. I personally think that they're a bit of frauds because of all of their games that they've played competitively, but they're the 1 seed, so you gotta give them props for that. Next up is the Lions, eliminated. Packers, I think I'm gonna put them in the same category as the Bears. I could see them going in first round exits, but I think they actually have a shot at knocking off the Bears, so I'll keep them there. Texans, I'm going to put in real contenders. They have an easy matchup against Pittsburgh, so they're almost guaranteed to go to the divisional. And then there, who knows what's going to happen. They might win a few games. I could see them going in maybe with a little luck, but I think that they are real contenders. Indianapolis, just devastating. They missed the playoffs. Jacksonville, I'm going to put them in real contenders. I don't think they're one of the favorites, but they have a shot at it, a good shot. Chiefs, thankfully eliminated. Chargers, I'm going to put them in first round exits. I could see you putting them in maybe with a little luck, but just like how they've been playing, and then we get the LA Rams. Hot take, well, hot take now after their loss to the Falcons and Seahawks, I think they are one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl. Still, even though they're the 5 seed. Raiders eliminated, Dolphins eliminated, Vikings eliminated, Patriots. I think the Patriots are one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl. They have Drake May, maybe not the best defense or wide receiving core, but I think Drake May might be able to take them to the Super Bowl. He might be the MVP. And with how open the AFC is currently, I think they have a good shot. Maybe they're the favorites from the AFC. Steelers are eliminated. Giants eliminated. Jets eliminated. Eagles. I'm going to put the Eagles in real contenders. They're the Super Bowl champions. I think with how they've been played in the regular season, they're not one of the favorites, like everyone would have thought they would be at the beginning of this season, but they're definitely one of the contenders. Pittsburgh, first round exit. I don't think we have to say too much about that. Barely beat out the Ravens on a missed field goal to make this. Have to play the old man Aaron Rodgers will have to play the Texans' elite defense. I don't think that he's going to have enough magic left in him to do it. Then we get to the Seahawks. The Seahawks, I think, are one of the favorites. Obviously, they're the 1 seed. The other 1 seed is Denver, of course. But I think they've just been playing much better football than Denver. And to me, at least, the NFC 1 seed is much more like, is a much more good, makes you seem much better than the AFC 1 seed. Like, the AFC is very open right now, but the NFC, like, the Seahawks had to go against the Super Bowl champion. 2 other teams that were contending for the 1 seed just in their division. They just had a lot of teams they had to contend with for this. The Bears, the Packers even at one point. So, yeah, it's a miracle they managed to pull this off. San Francisco. I think San Francisco, I don't think they're one of the favorites. Maybe if they had beaten the Seahawks in Week 18, gotten the 1 seed, they might be one of the favorites. But right now I'm going to keep them in real contenders. And then the rest of these teams are eliminated. Buccaneers eliminated because of Matthew Stafford and all those interceptions he threw against Atlanta, allowing them to win and cause a 3-way tie. If it wasn't for that, they would have won their division. And the Titans and the Commanders are both eliminated. So that's my tier list. In favorites are the LA Rams, the New England Patriots, I just blanked on their name for a little bit, the Seattle Seahawks. In real contenders, we have the Broncos, Jaguars, Texans, Eagles, and 49ers. And maybe with a little luck, we have Bills, Bears, and Packers. And in first round exits, we have Panthers, Chargers, Steelers, and then all the eliminated teams in eliminated. So that's my tier list. After wildcard weekend, I'll probably put out a community post detailing my updated playoff predictions, unless I get all of my predictions right, which I don't expect to. And I'll probably make some more videos, so you'll be seeing from me very soon. Like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you like the video. Bye.